10 points from Gryffindor for your dull, repetitive assumption that the brave belong in one house and the ambitious in another. Before we examined the day, the Sorting Hat actually showed some competence. Ensure you have subscribed. To believe that a tie's color defines a soul is a mistake only a dunderhead would make. Like the video now, or find yourself scrubbing the floors of the Slytherin common room with a dry sponge. We are told that Lily Evans was the heart of Gryffindor, the shining example of light, but the hat nearly put her elsewhere. Imagine if she hadn't argued. Imagine if she had embraced the cunning and the fire that I knew she possessed. Today, we look at the Emerald Lily, the timeline where Lily Evans became a snake and changed the fate of the wizarding world forever. In your world, she was protected by the noble lions. In mine, she was thrown into a pit of vipers who hated her blood. But Lily was never one to be bullied. In Slytherin, she wouldn't have been a victim. She would have been a queen. She would have had to be twice as brilliant and 3 times as ruthless as any pureblood just to survive. And I would have been by her side. We wouldn't have been separated by house rivalries. The Mudblood slur that broke our friendship in your world would never have been uttered, because I would have been her only ally in a house that wanted her gone. We would have been the most powerful duo Hogwarts had seen in a century. A pair of outcasts rewriting the laws of magic in the shadows of the dungeons. And what of James Potter? In your world, he was the hero who saved her. In this one, he is the obsessed Gryffindor bully who cannot understand why the girl he desires has chosen the Dark House. The rivalry between the Marauders and the Slytherins would have been about pranks. It would have been a blood feud over a girl who saw them for exactly what they were: arrogant, pampered children. James wouldn't have changed for her. He would have grown more bitter. The light would have looked at Lily as a traitor, a lost girl. It is a delicious irony, is it not, that the most virtuous woman of her age would have been branded a dark witch simply because of the color of her scarf. The hypocrisy of Gryffindor has no limits, but the true danger lies with the Dark Lord. Voldemort respected power, a muggle-born who conquered Slytherin House. He wouldn't have wanted to kill her. He would have wanted to recruit her. Bows and with me at her side, whispered to by the inner circle. Would she have stayed light? Imagine a war where Lily and I were the architects of the Dark Lord's rise, rather than his downfall. Or perhaps we would have been the ones to overthrow him. A Slytherin, Lily Evans, wouldn't have died for a prophecy. She would have manipulated the prophecy until it suited her. There would be no boy who lived, because there would be no reason for the Dark Lord to fear a child born to his most brilliant lieutenants. A world of emerald and shadow and peace at a price. A sobering thought, isn't it, that the savior of the world only exists because Lily Evans was sent to the wrong table. But I suppose you prefer the tragedy. I want your theories in the comments. Tell me, if Lily were in Slytherin, would she have eventually turned me back to the light, or would I have pulled her into the dark? I shall be reading and deducting points for Gryffindor sentimentality. Subscribe and like for the next lesson. If not, stay out of the dungeons. Class dismissed.